The world of wrestling is in deep mourning today, following the devastating announcement that Hulk Hogan, one of the most iconic and influential figures in professional wrestling history, has passed away. The beloved Hall of Famer, known for his unforgettable charisma, signature moves, and the birth of Hulkamania, died at the age of 71. The confirmed cause of death is complications from long-term cardiovascular disease, a condition that had quietly plagued Hogan for several years. Despite his public appearances and seemingly strong demeanor, sources close to the family revealed that Hogan had been undergoing treatment for chronic heart problems, including multiple hospital visits over the last few months. In the end, his heart, which had carried so many moments of wrestling greatness, finally gave out. Born Terry Eugene Bollea on August 11, 1953, Hogan grew up with dreams far bigger than anyone around him could imagine. He was a musician before ever becoming a wrestler, but once he stepped into the squared circle, history was made. His rise through the ranks of the WWF, now WWE, began in the late 1970s and exploded in the 1980s when he captured the hearts of millions with his larger-than-life persona, his powerful physique, and his inspirational slogans like, "Say your prayers and take your vitamins." His match against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 is still one of the most replayed and talked about moments in wrestling history. Hogan body-slamming the massive Andre in front of 93,000 fans was more than a wrestling move, it was a cultural moment. It defined the golden age of wrestling and showed just how magnetic Hogan truly was. Over the decades, Hulk Hogan remained a consistent presence in wrestling. Whether he was waving the American flag in red and yellow gear or shocking fans as Hollywood Hogan in the New World Order, his ability to reinvent himself and captivate audiences was unmatched. He headlined countless WrestleManias, sold out arenas, and made professional wrestling a household entertainment force in the United States and abroad. But Hogan's life wasn't without its challenges. He faced personal controversies, legal battles, and health struggles that threatened to overshadow his accomplishments. Yet, through it all, he always managed to return to the spotlight, whether through reconciliation with fans, WWE appearances, or his role as a mentor to younger wrestlers. In recent years, Hogan kept a relatively low profile. He appeared occasionally at fan conventions and made limited WWE appearances, often to thunderous ovations. Fans believed that even if he wasn't in the ring, Hogan would always be around, somehow immortal. That belief made today's news even more difficult to accept. The outpouring of grief has been overwhelming. Tributes from fans, fellow wrestlers, and celebrities have poured in across social media. The Rock posted a lengthy tribute, calling Hogan a mentor and hero. John Cena shared that without Hogan, there would be no John Cena. WWE released a statement calling him the most impactful and beloved superstar in wrestling history. Ric Flair, his longtime friend and rival, said, "The world just got a little quieter without the roar of Hulkamania." Wrestlers of all generations agree that Hogan laid the foundation for modern professional wrestling. He brought color, excitement, and mainstream recognition to the sport. He showed that wrestlers could be movie stars, TV icons, and larger-than-life heroes. Hulkamania wasn't just a marketing term, it was a movement. It represented strength, pride, and positivity. To his fans, Hogan wasn't just a wrestler, he was a childhood hero, a symbol of resilience, and a beacon of entertainment. Many remember growing up watching him on Saturday mornings, cheering for him to overcome the odds. His presence was reassuring, consistent, and powerful. Even as he aged and his body grew weaker, that spirit never faded. As we reflect on his passing, we remember not just the championships, the promos, and the unforgettable entrances. We remember the man who inspired millions. Hulk Hogan taught us to believe in ourselves, to fight the good fight, and to never give up, no matter how big the opponent. His passing marks the end of an era, but his legacy will live on through the generations of wrestlers he inspired and the fans who still wear the red and yellow with pride. Hulk Hogan's voice, his energy, and his heart will echo through the halls of wrestling history forever. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. You may be gone from this world, but Hulkamania will live forever in our hearts.